Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning, March 15th, 6:45 in the morning. Unfortunately, I missed a good tail end of this coyote season because I injured my knee. I've been in a brace for 3 weeks now. So I didn't get to do a lot of the end hunts. I was on a couple of them. The last hunt I did before I hurt my knee, I actually did shoot a coyote. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to relapse that video into the end of this one and just make one big last coyote hunt video. I got the camera with me today. I'm going to film today. Totally different attire. I don't know how much snow is down there. They say there's, in some spots, there's a foot. I don't know. But it's also 52 degrees outside, so I don't want to be dressed too warm. I shot the coyote. God, it was a far shot. I think it was like 75 yards. It's actually really hard to see in the video. It's really hard to see the coyote coming because he's so far away. And then, of course, it was too cold that day. The camera didn't work the rest of the day. So that's kind of a crappy... I need to I'll have a different camera next year. I hate ending hunts like that where I just shoot it and then I don't talk at the end of it. So we're just gonna do this. This is what I can do. We're gonna hunt today, and then at the end of this hunt today, I'll throw in the hunt from the other day where I actually shoot a coyote. It's like 75 yards. So I shot him, dumped him. Dogs got on them, and then I had to go up and I got a little... Ooh, I didn't bring that with me today. I have a little 22 long rifle shotgun shell adapter from the shooter's box. If the coyote's not quite dead, you can put that in your gun, shoot a 22 out of your 12 gauge. So, anyways, that's what we're gonna do. It's windy up in here in the hill, but it's always windy up here in the hill. That's why we have all these windmills around here. So, yeah, just wanted to give you guys a little update, let you know what's going on. I don't know exactly what I did to my knee. I think I severely strained probably my MCL, my LCL. I'm not 100% positive, but that's kind of where the most of the pain, tenderness, and discomfort and unsteadiness was coming from, as those two spots where the LCL and the MCL are. Now, I don't think I actually ripped anything off because it wasn't ever that bad. The knee is kind of two things. It's like, seems like it's either surgery for sure or rest and ice. So I did the rest and ice method, and I'm getting better. It's just taking some time. They say it could take up to 6 weeks. So, but my ride is here. I'm gonna jump in, and we're gonna get to hunting. All right, everybody. We just cut loose, and Chris already shot, so I didn't even get a chance to turn the camera on yet.
Lost her. I think it doubled back. The way they went out, and took fucked them up.
So we cut the dogs loose. They took the track immediately, barking hard, good. I was running to try to get down here to the bottom as fast as I can with this knee. And Chris shot it right here. So I don't know if it's the same one that they were running yet or not. I'm hesitant to walk in there to Chris until we see them start coming back on it to make sure it's the same coyote. We're not positive it's the same coyote or not, so we'll see. I guess, guys, it hasn't even been 5 minutes. I haven't even got to my... We just cut the dogs loose. We cut the dogs loose. I walked like 80 yards and he was shooting, so I did not expect it to happen that fast. But we'll see. Right now the dogs are on a loss, but they're down there by a creek, so we got more dogs out than normal. It's kind of our last hurrah. This is probably going to be the last hunt of the year. So, it is what it is. think we cut every dog we got loose except for one. So, just see here, see how this plays out. Alrighty, everybody, we are into a different block here. As you can see, there's virtually no snow, but there's been a bunch of coyotes in here this year. But just walking up here, big shed laying here. Not big, but nice one. What we're actually gonna do is, I've already done it, but I'm gonna drop coordinates on here and snap a picture, and we'll send it to the landowner. The landowner here, he has dogs, and he asked us to leave any sheds we found, drop a pin on them, snap a picture. He's trying to train his one dog to find sheds. So as a thank you to all the landowners that allow us to do all this every single year. Thank you guys. And if leaving a shed keeps some people happy, hey, it's worth it. I'll find plenty more sheds, and it's cool for him because now he knows where one is. He can bring his dog down here, train his dog, which is win-win for everybody. So that should make him happy. That's a nice antler. Anybody should have.
Probably relight it now. Nick, he's going for you.
Be happy to find that antler.
Fresh.
So win-win situation. I seen some coyote tracks up in the snow over here. All right, 10-4, Chris. This whole bottom's water. You'll never get across it down here. So I'm kind of side hilling it here below the plots. So makes him happy. Him and his dog come down here and find one. Maybe he'll bring his daughter down here. Win-win, and awesome. So we're gonna keep moving here, and find any more sheds I'll show you, but I'll be dropping pins on them and leaving them. We got another one. Little guy. Took a picture, sent the coordinates, and landowner should be happy. Good morning, everybody. It is Valentine's Day, February 14th. We're getting ready to head out here. I'm just waiting for my ride. I always drive up to a meeting spot and jump in with one of the guys here. So I'm just waiting for him to show up, but I figured I'd give you guys a rundown. We got some fresh snow last night, but it's not that I have not been posting videos, because I don't have anything to post. We haven't been able to hunt. I'm back to work, and we've had ice, and with the ice we can't run dogs. Tears their feet up, tears their legs up. So we ain't been able to hunt. I think we've only hunted a couple of times since that last video. So it's not that I ain't posting, it's I didn't have any videos to film. So right now we're gonna try it today. We got rain and a melt yesterday, so the ice is still kind of bad, but I think they got more snow down there where they are than we got up here. Dealing with a little bit of windy conditions today, but I think the block that we're going into, they got pictures of a coyote at like 5:30. It's 7:05 now, so that block is usually fairly protected. And hopefully they ain't laying far, and we can get right on them. But I was told snowshoes are a must. With the ice, there's probably, I don't know, there's got to be a foot of snow and ice yet. But with the snowshoes, you can stay right on top of the ice part pretty good. All right, everybody. It is freaking cold. The wind is brutal. I'm in a familiar spot here. You guys remember right here's where I shot that coyote. Behind that big buck. Coming out behind the deer. The pinch point's right over here. It's gonna be a struggle to keep this camera warm enough today. It is cold. Cold. So wind is just ripping. So I'll do my best, but I'm gonna stay bundled up here best I can, and that's gonna be that. Alright everybody, hopefully you can hear me. I never bundle up this much. I haven't bundled up this much all freaking winter. Of course, I'm usually never the guy that's standing around either, but I am bundled up the
We don't
best.
have them here. The only thing they could have did, Alvin, is got on that snowmobile tight, you know, where it's hooked onto your shop. They might have got on that and went up the field and cut north.
The only time I bundle up like this is when I'm sitting, and I'm sitting today, and it is freaking cold. I always dress for walking, and that ain't happening today, so I'm trying to do the best I can keeping this camera warm. All right,
450 from the dip chat, I can hear them.
Hopefully this camera stays on now. I've had it tucked way up in my jacket for a while. I didn't want to stay running earlier, but we got 2 coyotes up, male and a female. One's a real big male, the other one's just a little female. We're trying to get this female shot now so we can get back down on this big male.
400 from me now.
But they're starting to come back. The female's starting to run back this way, so I'm gonna just wanted to give you guys an update before I all of a sudden boom, you're on my head if it happens. So
You push it in. I think we gotta get this thing out of that bottom or get killed here, one or the other.
I haven't, but I definitely can, Chad, if you want me to swing up high and then drop down in on the other side of Chris.
Where's the South Road?
Alright, I gotta move.
If you don't get on some virgin ground, we might end up losing this thing.
Alright, yeah. I gotta start pushing. So
I would say they're on virgin ground.
I'll turn you guys back on when it starts getting important here. But as of right now, I just gotta move. We'll see. I'll tuck you guys up back down in deep on my chest here. Alright. Hopefully keeping this GoPro in my jacket's gonna save me here. I was pushing hard. This coyote was circling like a rabbit, but he eventually broke the field, or I guess I should say she broke the field. Went out across the field and ran square into the guys, and that one's gone. So we got the other track. Sounds like we might flip-flop dogs, but then we're gonna go. All done, I think. It's a long shot, but he's stuffed. Dogs are gonna get to him before I can. That was probably 60 yards. They're fighting it.
them with the shoes so the dogs don't get too chewed up.
Yeah, I might have to shoot them with that 22 adapter here if I can. All right, everybody, we got them. I had to throw the camera on my hat quick. Thank God it stayed recording. I don't know if I actually got it. I couldn't adjust it the way I wanted to right out the gate, so I don't know if you can see the coyote or not, but I can't show you what's happening right now, that's for sure. But we're gonna get Chris over here to me and help me out here, and we'll get some pictures and some video of them here.
Hopefully I can get
pretty
out.
sweet.
You know, I might be